Hello Total Wargamers, my name is Deacon and welcome back to the Lindon Rush campaign in 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer, the mod for Medieval 2. And we're just taking a look at what is pestering Thanos Drurin here, which is a crappy army. Aragon is not in here, but this is also not the strongest army. But they have a relief force in the rear. I hope they will be given a garrison and then should be fine, really, wouldn't it? Now we have to sally against Thor. Let's get that out of the way with right away. We sally. Let's see, mostly archers, and this is stuff, better stuff.
You know it.
Anyway, quick save because can't lose anything. Oh, come on. Come on. There you go. Balance of power is even. We are fighting to the death, and this unit has chieftain's bodyguards. Okay. It's the tougher variant of Grunland generals, because some came with those beast slayers or huntmasters, elder guildsmen. I think elder guildsmen. I've seen at the start some starting units that have elder guildsmen. With Rohan in particular, they're easier to take care of because you can just charge your cavalry into them and they die pretty easily. We're gonna have to come this way, everyone. And since they're gonna run away anyway, let's put one unit on the wall. The rest is.
This is the way.
Hey. Sticky unit cards. These guys I'm just gonna keep in the back and let them stay alive so we can retrain them later in the game. They've deserved that, but for the rest they are totally spent. So we're down to two. We're down to two generals, and that is it. No. On the missiles here. Come and run. And you can come down here now because we're going. Okay, this is going to be one of those battles.
In line, archers. Be quick.
And I don't know why they're going away to the right. Why is that? Why are you doing that?
Watch for the enemy. Be quick. Wind's sharp. Be quick.
Downside of this is that if they do run, they are gonna run across the red line over there, which is kind of a waste of an opportunity to run them all down.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Take you off the fire drill. You two gonna fire into this. You're gonna fire into that. So you're gonna fire into them, and you're gonna come this way.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, let's put you on. You're gonna go into these. Into these. Into these. Into them. I know this is not the best way to deal with them, but look at this guy. I think it's the berserkers that are chopping us up here. fighting to the
Our men
death.
have captured the enemy general.
Okay.
Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
This is costing us a good part of our army, though. Unfortunately.
For the glory of Lindon. For the glory of Lindon. For the glory of Lindon.
Lindon.
Behold how our cowardly foe
Yeah, I'm gonna
runs.
try and
It's time to press the attack.
capture them, guys. Pick them up.
Stay on guard. Ready your bows. Stay on guard. Cast them back into the earth. Stay on guard.
Cast them back into the earth
Ready your bows.
from whence they came.
Close in on them.
Wonderful. We are gonna capture them all. They're running right through our ranks. And we are faster also, so we've lost a good portion of our archer army. They did gain some experience, and there's like what is still alive here. Very tiny units of just single. There's 3 berserkers there. Okay, shall we try and catch them? Let's try. We're gonna try and catch them all. Would be awesome if we can pull it off. So 6 times speed, double quadruple speed. Gonna be awesome. Double quadruple speed after the berserkers. Look at them run. Oh no! Triple.
This is a clear victory.
Dribble. 3 of them survive. We've lost 100 and healed almost nothing. And mostly Falas Lords, which are healing anyway. So I would have preferred to have had more archers. But anyway, we're gonna have to bring over Gildor. I think we'll have to bring over Gildor with reinforcement army, including some horsemen, and maybe then
Yes, but my lord, what will you gain?
nothing save for not having to face you again. So no gains, but also no more pains. Legendary commander with Galdor, and then here is Gildor. So you have Gildor and Galdor. That's just to keep them apart. And this one army, I think, is no longer a threat now. Now where is my nearest spy? Here.
My lord.
Can you
Approaching quietly.
take a little peek into whatever is over there?
Come, my brothers. We will need that one. Onward! We will need that one.
So there isn't anything else in between us and this, which means I'm
elves,
taking out
my
these
lord.
guys
For the light!
for a walk. We are going for it finally. At last we are marching out on Northern Tharbad, what I couldn't do in the previous episode. And since this is like a rerun, at least there's a 2-turn rerun that we changed our course just a wee bit to keep watch on the enemy. Wait, this spy can come back here now because we're mainly here.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Keep an eye on Angmar.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
This, however, is convenient because it,
Your
it
orders.
enables us to take a
Without
keep
question.
watch on Amon Sul. But I don't see Angmar coming here, and Aragorn is here, Mr. Aragorn
Your
himself.
attention is an honor,
The garrison in
noble ally.
Fornos reign, and should things become too complicated for them, I'm gonna bring down our faction
We
leader
must give up the road.
so we can
We will need that
intervene if necessary. I don't think it'll provoke an attack from Angmar because we don't share a border with them. The fact that there's a almost undefended settlement here. So we lack the funds to train this. It's gonna be next turn. And we are retraining here. We are gathering our forces here. There's a swordsman unit coming. That's 2 turns away. I'm gonna leave an archer unit as a garrison behind there. Right. Oh yeah, we're gonna check on Rohan. See if they're still alive and kicking. This looks like Shadow of Mordor has taken a settlement in the Vale. Materian, no other options. Now I have a set of house rules, which means that I can't take on any adoptions, not even Man of the Hour. And also I do follow the lore of the rings in general, the Tolkien lore. So anything that would be very unlawful is a kind of choice that I wouldn't make. And I'm generally also only playing as the good factions in Third Age Total War. I might try out Kant, but in 2.0, but
Yes,
then they
my
have a
lord.
new script where they can actually turn to the good side.
As you
Um,
wish. Tomorrow's journey planned
have
out.
to make alliances with all the good factions, and I will be a loyal ally, will never declare war on any good faction at all. And I also have to try and keep my own allies alive
By the light of Elbereth!
in the campaign.
Onward!
Okay, that didn't work out, and they're training up another army. Right, things are
Be
slow.
wary. Elven warriors! Elves! Form up!
There you go.
Follow me. Scout the area.
And then besides that, I try to generally follow the missions unless they fall conflict with the grand scheme of things in the campaign. I have grander plans most of the times.
Ships ready.
So there may be a conflict. And if, for example, if we're just barely holding on, then missions don't have priority. Or if they want me to attack somebody I'm allied to, obviously that's not going to happen.
Like the wind.
Also, I have to keep my family members and starting generals alive. I don't auto-resolve battles ever unless there's a general out alone on the map that would disappear from the game if I didn't auto-resolve, because auto-resolve just seems to give generals a better chance. So that, and also I keep a uniform army. I don't, I rarely hire mercenaries. Always very conservative with the lives of my troops, trying to keep them alive, minimizing battle losses. Bad family traits, I want to edit them out. I still have to do it, I think. There's one Rohan general that has undesirable traits
Follow
that I'm
me.
gonna
For
try
the
and
light.
get rid of. That's gonna be later. So that, and normally I don't rush the campaign in the beginning, because that usually takes away too much of the challenge. So I normally also don't want to overextend my borders. But normally I create a couple of beachheads here and there, and then after that I would turtle up for a while, build the economy, get some specialized units with the high-end recruitment buildings after the main barracks event, of course. And also in terms of buildings, I try to get rid of all the proper culture buildings and upgrade them with my own buildings. So, if possible, I try to get everything in Elven culture. For example, if I'm playing Rohan, then everything has to be Northern culture. This particular campaign is an exception because it's a rush campaign. So I'm consciously trying to overextend my borders constantly and see how challenging I can make it. And this whole conquest into Baridor and Yanak was to give Angmar some trouble and try and keep Dunland alive. However, or Dunland, Northern Dunedain, I mean. Northern Dunedain seem to be handling themselves. But if necessary, we're gonna jump in and help them out, keep them alive. Adadloon is a little bit slow with their efforts, I think. Gondor was doing quite fine just recently. Mordor seemed to be overtaking them. So we'll have to see.
My lord.
Let's see what he brings.
I will only address you in
4 units, but aren't they a little bit depleted?
Approaching.
Be gone.
To some extent at least, so that's gonna help. Right.
My lord.
And Wait is pushing back in here. I finally, ultimately, do expect to go to war with Wait as well, if we're gonna play this long. And I'd like to have like an invasion into Umbar eventually. So we have the admiral for it. It's just we don't have ships right now, nor do we need them really.
Ships ready. Yes, sir.
If anything, I need more admirals.
My lord. Ships ready. A fine day to sail.
So we are building up an army here. Finally, some stuff to recruit. And that is gonna terminate Dunland. At least that's my intention. I wanna completely get rid of them. And pay them back for all their treacherous bribes. Because they are filthy bribers. So is Angmar basically. They've made multiple attempts. And I'm sure of that they did. I'm sure they tried to bribe us. But yeah, Angmar has units that are they're quite kick-ass really. They do some hefty damage. So are we gonna
My lord.
move to Rohan? Yes we are. So these guys may no longer try to actually siege us because we just parked an army in here and I do not have the movement points to attack him. But it's gonna be fine. It's gonna happen the next turn. And then also Erudan, or what's his name, is moving up to reinforce Matraith. So we can properly lay siege to Dunland, the northern Tharbad city of Dunland.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Oh, I've been pushed off my spot by Shadow of Mirkwood.
Stay in the trees!
That was my mouse pressing. A history guild. Cool. What will it do? Lorien wanes. Oh no! They probably lost their single settlement across the Anduin. And then if they're down to 3, you get the Wanes. Midland.
Ships ready. Yes, sir. Full sails.
For the light!
Ships ready.
Come on. Get on board. Get on board, little children. Matraith. Market. So we have a history guild. What does it do? Oh, wow, cavalry. We should definitely be getting that. It's just that no recruits, no time soon. So we are going to move out They're trying to rebuild an army again.
There's the target. At ease.
You are coming here,
Sire, scout the area.
and you are gonna take along one archer.
Elves, follow me. Yes, my
This
lord.
way.
Stay alert.
Elves, we must give up the road.
Here we're gonna keep, I think, what are we getting? One swordsman. Recruiting, nothing to recruit. Something to retrain? Yes, wonderful. And this Todd. Todd has been bribing a number of our guys already, so I don't want to move out this army without a general to pick them up.
Come, my brothers.
But we'll settle that on the next turn, then this guy can move back. And this army can attack Captain
Engage!
Naugos. Nothing ranged. We're gonna skirmish them down
Fight to the
completely.
end!
We're gonna completely skirmish them down. However, I forgot to
Units, await my orders.
Ready, elves.
Alright. Are they coming towards us? No, they're going that way.
This is the way.
Shifting.
For the glory of Lindon.
Shuffling.
Ready your bows. Bows. Be quick. Ready your bows.
Annoying. Okay, you fire on them.
Ready your bows.
You fire on them. You fire on them. Fire on them. Fire on them.
Ready your bows.
Fire on them.
We meet them at last.
Too many berserkers.
Ready your bows. Advance. Bows. This is the way. Watch for the enemy. Elves, over here. Bows. Bows. This is the way. Elves, over here. We meet them at last.
For the glory of Lindon.
Be quick. Be quick. Be quick. Be quick. Ready your bows. Remove them. This is it. Attack.
For the glory of Lindon.
Oh, okay.
Launch the attack.
Oh, bad, bad, bad.
Ready your bows.
Very bad.
For the glory of Lindon.
Be quick.
Our general lies slain
Yeah.
upon the battlefield.
I feared as much, and that's what you get for trying to do it at 6 speed.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Oh dear.
Half their men.
Well, this is gonna be a replay in the next episode, because we are well over our 20, even over 25 minutes. And it wouldn't have been hard. It's not like it's an impossible
Watch for the
battle for us. Not at all. Full health unit of berserkers.
bows. This is it. Attack.
Move out. The battle is very good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Sniff, 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 sniff. Okay. Alright guys.
Defeat is ours on this day.
Thanks for watching. And cry with me over the lost life of Galdor. And me, this is... I always save before I go into battle, but not this time. Life is...
There are too many. We'll need reinforcements. At ease.
Ting, 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 ting. Okay, baggage train lost. So where were we? What was the last? 48. Turn 48 auto save. That's just before the end of the turn. Or at the start of the turn, let's see. Let's see where we left it. If it is just at the start of the turn, we're lucky. I think it does. I think Divine and Conquer makes an autosave at the end and start of the turn. It does. And indeed, we get the History Guild again.
Sire.
Alright, so we're gonna do this over, but in the next episode. Sorry to keep you waiting. Northern Tharbad, we are going to siege it again. It won't
For the
take
light!
long, I promise.
For the light.
Look what I'm
My lord.
doing.
Swiftly. Conceal our movements.
What am I doing?
Come, my brothers.
I'm going
Elven
to
warriors.
do all
My lord.
this a little bit
My lord.
different. I'm gonna do it this way. It's time.
Sire.
Lord Galdor the Mighty.
I will defend my people.
Erdudan. He is like
Come, my
the
brothers.
caddy lord.
Scout the area. At ease. We will need that one. Yes, my lord.
I will need archers.
Ready, elves? Elven warriors.
For the light.
I will need him. I
This is the
will
way.
retrain these.
Elven warriors.
Elves. Onward.
Ready, elves?
So
Yes, my lord.
Erdudan is gonna go to Lond
Onward.
Ataran to pick up that other army that I'm training there. These guys are garrisoned. Lord
the
Gildor
might of
is gonna go down to Bregost.
Take it for the elves.
Yes. And then Argont, and then whatever. Sigh, deep sigh. Fornos Irene is not being sieged. So
My lord. Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly. Approaching
I would like to have
quietly.
more spies in the area here. Is there a possibility to train any? Raketa maybe? No. Karaselernen. We've reached the agent limit. So if we build that, and then this, and then that, and then that. Okay.
My lord. Yes. As you wish.
Oh dear.
Stopping here.
Also, the end result is that my movement with the armies is more effective in this situation, and they're either gonna siege or not. Maybe
Yes,
we
my
can
lord.
tempt him to actually siege us here.
My lord.
Elves.
Come on. Reinforcements.
So that we can break the siege with Lord Galdor in the next turn. Oh dear. Well, I hope you like Third Age Total War. If so, do subscribe, hit the bell button so you'll be notified on any new episodes if you haven't subscribed already, of course. Thanks for watching and see you next time.